Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Claudio. So glad that you're here. Today we are going to explore double exposure images with a twist. We are going to add a video to it instead of two photos. We're going to be doing this using Adobe Express. Create something like this right here where we have the image and a video playing in the background. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Here I am at the home screen of Adobe Express, and I'll begin by clicking on the blue plus on the upper left corner, and I'm going to select the square size. You can choose any size you want. It's a personal preference. Next, what I'll need to do is add the image to create this double exposure video. You can go to your media button and upload from your device. One of my preferences is actually to just go ahead and drag it in from my desktop, and I'm dragging in from my desktop here. As you can see, there's now my image, so you can either, as I said, import or drag. I'm going to go ahead and resize this a bit here, and I'm going to remove the background. I don't want any of this extraneous content from the background into my project. So now I'm going to resize the image, and then I will do some minor adjustments. We're going to do some editing, which is powered by Photoshop here. I'm going to go ahead and desaturate the image here completely, and I'll bump up the contrast. I'll go ahead and adjust the brightness. I do want it to be just a bit brighter. Maybe I'll do the same thing for the highlights here. I'll adjust the shadows here a bit here to get it to where I want it to be. Maybe bring the brightness back up a bit. There we go. So now that I've got the image edited and adjusted color-wise, next I'm going to add the video to create this double exposure video effect. So we'll go to the media menu. We go from photos to videos. You can upload your own video footage. In this case, I'm going to use what's there in stock, and I'm going to type in mountain biking, something that I enjoy doing, and we'll have all these different results. And I'm going to find something that I think will look nice for this double exposure effect. And I think I'm going to go with this one right here, and we're going to add it to the scene here, I should say my canvas. And if you notice here at the bottom now, this project has now been converted to a video project. So now we're editing a video instead of a static project here. It's about 18 seconds long. Next, what I'll do is crop this to a square format so it fits my canvas here. We're going to resize this. I may need to do some adjustments after, but for now, we're going to keep it right about there. And I do want it to make sure and cover the entire image of myself there. And so right about there, well, next thing we'll do is we'll come down here to the blend mode, and we're going to screen this. And there we go. So now my video is encapsulated within my picture. And what I'll do now is I'll hit play just to see how it looks like. As you can see, the guy cycling there, and it looks like it's a nice drone type of footage here that's being moved. Now, my face is a little bit faded here, and what I'll do next is actually do some touch-ups to the video. That video is just fantastic. It looks just great here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to click on the layer here, and just so you know, over here on the right-hand side, we see our two objects. Right now, I'm going to be addressing the video here, and we could also tell over here on the left, there's a thumbnail, and it says video. So let's come down here to adjustments. So we'll do some adjustments to the video as well. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a bit by clicking on Command Plus just to get a little bit closer here. And what I am going to do is actually oversaturate that. I want some more color in that video, so I'm really bringing those colors from the sunset and the foreground of the cyclist. And then I'll do some adjustments here. Let's see what we do with contrast. If I go all the way up, or maybe bring it down a bit. And then let's check on brightness, maybe bring the brightness up a tad bit. Let's see what the shadows, we'll bring the shadows down, highlight. So it takes a little bit of adjusting here until you get it to where you want it to be. Let's go ahead now and move the playhead to the front. And again, so now again, my face has faded there. So we can always do some adjustments here. We can take the image and make it a little bit larger, bring it down some. Let's go ahead and adjust the shadows, maybe bring the brightness down. So now we can see my face a little bit more there at the beginning. Contrast, bring that contrast down. Otherwise, my face will disappear. So we're going to bring that contrast down, highlights down a bit here, keep it the saturation high, and let's go ahead and zoom back in, and let's hit play. And we see the cyclist right here coming through around where my chest is. We can still see my face up here. Now, if I want to, I can make some more adjustments, but I think as the drone shot zooms in, I'm kind of liking the way it looks about right there. Really cool. And then you can see some of the sky showing up here. Again, this is going to take a little bit of time to tweak it to get it to where you want it to be. But once you're done with it, your next step is to go ahead and download the project. And because we added the video, it is now a video project. So I will download it as a video and then I can share it on social or anywhere else I want to share. And that's how to create a double exposure image effect with a video using Adobe Express. And that's your turn to give it a try. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to be notified for future videos just like this one right here. And please share this video with your friends. It lets YouTube share it with a wider audience. Thanks again for stopping by and watching this video. And as always, have fun creating. Until next time, peace.